Hello YouTube. I'm gonna do like a little, I guess, what I picked up, and it wasn't even like I wasn't even looking for it. I was driving someone around, just some errands and stuff, and they wanted to stop at this thrift shop, and I didn't think they were gonna have anything that I was even remotely looking for. It was kind of like one of those church things, and she was like, "Oh, you know, I just want to donate some stuff, whatever." And I noticed now that ever since I've out of video games, I don't really look for them anymore. Like, I just find them, like, and the really good ones too, like with that whole PS1, like all the Resident Evils and just all the really, really good games, I just kind of find. And like the other weekend, I was at a garage sale and I saw this Genesis, and I picked it up because I thought it worked, and I was gonna resell it. Turns out, and there was like 5 of them. Like, just one had cords, the rest were not. And there were some decent games in there, like Spider-Man, just, you know, like games like that, but it didn't work apparently, which I'm bummed out about, but I'll just sell it to somebody, whatever, get my money back when I can. But today, anyway, I'm at this thrift shop, and you know, I'm just looking in the miscellaneous. I'm killing time waiting for her, and there's a couple of like N64 games that were loose, and then there's some like Genesis games that were loose. So I'm just kind of looking through, and if you, there's like in the back of the shelf, there's these boxed ones. And at first it's like NBA Jam, you know, real shitty titles. But then, if you thumb through them, I found these 3, which are like, I was looking to resell. You know, I'm not even looking to really collect, except I'm gonna keep probably these, because you know, they're good. I don't have a system for one of them, but it's just kind of one of those ones that you could sell later on for way more money. So anyway, yeah, I mean, there was like Echo the Dolphin was complete in there, but I didn't grab that. I don't have a Genesis, so I was like, nah. There was some NBA stuff, like Ready to Rumble Boxing was complete in there, but I didn't really care about that one. And there wasn't a price on them either, so I didn't even know how much these were. Like, I wasn't even going to get these if they're like $5 a piece, which I was thinking they were going to be, because I didn't, like, and then this lady, I'm like, I was just talking to myself, and she looks over, she's like, "Oh, this place is dirt cheap, trust me." So I was like, alright, whatever. So I brought them up to the counter, and they said they're like $3.26. So this is what I got for $3.26, which if I wanted to, I could probably turn around and flip for maybe 40, 50 bucks if I got lucky, if I found the right person. But anyway, so I'm going to show you, I got 1 Genesis game, and I have 2 complete in-boxed N64 games, which I previously had and sold because they were just loose, and the one I had on PS1 anyway, like, I got through that bundle, so I was like, you know, I don't need 2 copies. But I think I'm going to keep these 2 copies of complete games, because you know what, that's just very rare, and they're in good condition too. Like, the boxes aren't like burnt or, you know, some weird shit like that. So yeah, let's just go for it here. The first one, Street Fighter 2 Special Championship Edition. I personally never played this really, but I mean, I just know it's a really good game. Look at this. There's a manual in here. There's the special merchandise offer. There's this shit, don't even know what, oh, Capcom USA mailing kind of thing. So I mean, it's got everything, and nothing's ripped. And here's the game too. There's the game. Look at that, completely Street Fighter 2. Like, this guy, whoever gave this up, man, they had no idea what the hell they had in here. And then, I mean, game's in perfect shape, and for $1, you know, this was $1, like, hell yeah. So, and I'm probably gonna try flipping this and see what I get. I probably won't get as much as I want to, but for $1, I couldn't really pass it up. If I had a Genesis, I'd totally play it, but I don't have a Genesis, and I don't plan on buying a Genesis. That, you know, the only reason I bought that one is to flip it, and then it turns out it didn't work, so yeah, boo-hoo. But this, $1, fuck yeah. The other one, I already had this game. I bought it loose for like 15 bucks because I really wanted it back in the day, and then I played it, whatever, and then I got it in the PS1 because that guy like gave me all that shit. So I was like, hell yeah! And I'm going to sell the loose one, and I found this for $1. So I'm like, you know what? Resident Evil 2 complete in box, not a bad gig. And this has got the game sleeve. It's got the game, perfect condition. I mean, absolutely remarkable. And I don't even collect games anymore. This is kind of pissing me off, because like, if I was a collector, I'd really appreciate this. But I don't even play them anymore, really. I mean, you know, manual in here. Like, this is what I needed this, to be honest, when I was playing the game. But yeah, this is, I mean, complete in box. I could not pass this up. And even if it was like $2, I'm a cheap ass. Like, if it was been more than $1, I wouldn't even bought these because I don't want to take the chance of trying to flip them and not getting anything for them. But for $1, man, holy hell! Like that is, look at that. That's, yeah. I mean, that was $1. And the other one I got, which I know I can totally flip, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like this game when I first bought it, Zelda Ocarina of Time. Like it was cool, but I never really got into Zelda much. I had the NES ones; they were fun. I got the N64 one; it was okay. Like I played it, whatever. But I sold it actually. I sold that Majora's Mask because they were loose for like $30 a long time ago. But now, look at this. I mean, this is like everything is in here, man. The manual, like, I was looking online, I think if it was sealed, I could get like $200 and something for it. Just for a freaking game, man. But, yeah, I could not pass this off. This was too, like, this literally, and then there was a guy who I knew was looking at video games. Like, I knew it. He had that look about him, and like, I kind of grabbed these and I just went away. Like, I looked through, I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to get all these, it's too much money. Like, because I had Echo, I had a bunch of Genesis games I was going to try and flip. And I was like, you know what, I just didn't feel like it. Like, they were great. Like, there was Sonic 3D Blast. And I mean, it was, like, good ones, but I just did not feel like taking the time to flip them. Nor when I knew that people would go nuts for Street Fighter 2. And it's also Championship Edition. Well, but, yeah, so, I mean, the guy or whatever, he comes up to me, he's like, oh, do you know how much these are? Because he saw I was holding a couple, and he had like Red Rumble Boxing, like my like aftermath that I didn't pick up, that were the only ones that left. They were actually pretty good. And it was really funny because he's like, oh, what'd you get? And I just show him, he's like, shit, man. I'm like, yeah, I kind of got lucky. And I almost was just going to give it to him, like, because he seemed like he was someone that really would like really want these, but I don't know, like, I mean, I was gonna do it, but I was like, you know what, it's a lot. Like, if I could flip these, I can really use the cash. And for $326, I'm not gonna pass that up. So that's, if I can find my mouse here, yeah, that's what I got at some random thrift shop that I wasn't even gonna go to. But yeah, so the $326 pickup, not bad. Peace.